September is here, so teachers, you need to know your rights for a bit more of an easygoing academic year this year. Summer's over. We're in September right now. Now, before you dive straight into the chaos, I need you to see these 5 things to make your life a little bit easier going back to school. This is not about lesson planning. It's not about less observations. This is about protecting your time and having a better work-life balance, so you, if you've got a family, get to spend more time with the people you actually love and not other people's kids. We don't want the education system to eat you alive. Section number 1, we are talking about directed time. Teachers' contracts are capped directed time hours of 1,265 for the year across a total of 195 days. So this obviously is included holidays, half term, bank holidays, weekends. This covers things like teaching, meetings, lesson planning, duty, parents' evenings. And in conjunction with that, your school should provide you with a directed time calendar. If you don't have one, get one. Why? Because this is how SLT sneak in extra activities, making you do extra things you shouldn't be doing. And this is how they get away with it, especially if they're a toxic, narcissistic, gaslighty, lazy person. You need to protect yourself. So get this calendar, ask for it as well, and it tells them that you're serious about this year. Section number 2, beware of the vague additional hours clause. So in the contract just here, 51.7, teachers must work such reasonable additional hours as may be necessary to discharge their duties. The problem with that is that reasonable is a very vague term. And that's exactly how Sunday evening gets completely diminished, because you'll be marking, you'll be planning, you'll be doing report writing. That's how all that creeps in, because you don't know the difference between what's reasonable and what's unreasonable. You do, but you might be too scared and people-pleasy to stand up for yourself. That needs to stop as well. Just because SLT asks you to do that, it's not contractual. Your boundaries are your shield for your own mental health. Section 3, protect your PPA time. PPA stands for planning, preparation and assessment, if you didn't know that. By law, you are entitled to 10% of your timetable to have PPA time, and it has to be delivered in at least chunks of 30 minutes. And it certainly cannot be taken away for you to cover classes. Just refuse. It's okay. If your PPA is disappearing, it's not helping the team, it's unlawful, you need to guard it. Section number 4, know what you shouldn't be doing. You don't have to do administrative tasks. That's for the school SLT and it's for the school HR department. There's over 23 different tasks that you should not be doing, believe it or not, but you may be coercively manipulated to do because you don't know the difference. Here's a list of all the things you should not be doing, so make sure that you look at that before you start doing it. For example, transferring pupil data to multiple systems, you shouldn't be doing that. Printing or reformatting data, you shouldn't be doing that. Producing photographic evidence for assessments, you shouldn't be doing that. Designing, this is a kicker, and maintaining classroom and corridor displays, you shouldn't be doing that. Every single hour you spend retyping bits of code and bits of information from one data system to another, or using the staple gun and getting things out, is a time wasted that you could be impacting a young person. Or how about this, spending with your own family. Section number 5, set boundaries with SLT. They need to know you're serious this year. Performance management, or a PIP, is often misused, but legally it must be fair, evidence-based and supportive, not used to punish you. This is a killer question if you want to help protect your boundaries. Are you ready? If somebody asks you to do something, say this: can you show me where that's in my directed time? That's a really secure boundary shield protection against somebody making you do something that you shouldn't be doing. You need to deliver that with assertion and confidence as well, by the way. You can't just say it all scarily. Say, that's great, I'd love to, but can you show me where that is in my directed time, please? And I can be holding that gaze. That's exactly what I need you to do. You're not being difficult, by the way. You're just being professional. So what did we discuss today? So to sum up the whole conversation today, what I'd like you to do is get your directed time calendar. Protect your PPA. Say no to non-teacher admin task duties. Learn the difference between directed time and protected time. Set boundaries with your SLT before they eat you alive. How on earth, as a teacher, can you fix a broken system which you never created in the first place? Genuinely, if you're a teacher watching this and you're thinking this is starting to become unsustainable, I'm missing out on my child's first steps, I can't see their play, I can't see their recital, I'm marking books on a Saturday and a Sunday, and I'm missing out taking my son to football practice, then maybe teaching has had its time with you. There's one good bonus that you can do. This is what I've been doing for the past 11 years. I was a teacher. Hey, my name's Dale, if you're new to the channel, hi. And I was a teacher, teaching science and PE for 12 years and I left 11 years ago to become a life coach for children. Now I get to coach kids one-to-one. I get to deliver workshops in schools. I get to deliver keynote talks in schools. And also I'm getting paid anywhere between 4 to 8 times my annual salary compared to when I was a teacher, which gives me a lot more time and a lot more freedom to spend with my own family. And I get to travel wherever I wanted to. If you are one of those people that has served your time in the education system and you want to break away, then honestly, just drop me a DM saying Kid Coach, and I'm going to give you a free video, this 30 minutes long video guide about the 18 steps that I took to leave the education system to live a more fulfilling, impactful, financially free life. In the meantime, do not let September swallow you alive. Have a cool day. Peace out.